Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Gemma and welcome to episode 3 of Hot or Not, where this week I'm going to be reviewing the December released book Orbital by Samantha Harvey. So, I'm actually starting to see a little bit of buzz about this book on BookTube. And this is a super short novel. It's like 130 pages, so really a novella, where we follow 6 astronauts who are orbiting the Earth, the globe, the world, on a space station over the course of one day. So they do 16 orbits over the course of one day. And we follow sort of the minutiae of their lives, what that's like to live on a space station, and we sort of hear their thoughts and feelings on humanity and family, friendship, the world, politics, war, nature, over the course of this day. So this sounded like a really interesting concept to me. Literary sci-fi as a genre I think is quite interesting, and I was intrigued to see what it would be like. So one of the big positives of this book is the writing. Samantha Harvey can write. It almost felt like poetry at points. It was so beautifully written. She uses a lot of mechanisms within her writing to really sort of show the mundanity and the fragility, really, of humanity. Unfortunately, in some cases that didn't work for me. It was very, very repetitive, as life is, as orbiting the Earth is. I get the point. But sort of going over parts of the world and listing the countries and the landmarks that they're going past at any one time, multiple times through the book, just got a bit on my wick by the end of it, you know. I'm discovering about myself that philosophical books aren't really my jam, but I know that they appeal to a lot of other people. Rudy apparently really likes a philosophical book, and so that didn't really work for me. But if stuff like that, meditations on life and the past and the future of our planet, is something that interests you, then I think that you will adore this book. It is really plotless. That nothing happens in this book, but I would also say that it's not character driven either, and I definitely need plot and character in a book for me to really enjoy it, and that is a me thing. That's not an everyone thing, that's a me thing. So if you need plot and character, then this is not really for you. Though we're following 6 astronauts on this ship, and they are all just different nationalities. There are 2 females. It's a nice mix. We don't really spend enough time with any one of them to sort of get under the skin of any of these characters. It is really just sort of their passing thoughts. We have little flashbacks to their lives, and yeah, it's a very quiet, beautifully written book, but for me it just wasn't my thing, and it's very difficult for me to explain what this book was like. In a way it reminded me of Minor Detail. The name of the author escapes me, so I'll put a picture here. But the difference with Minor Detail was there was a major plot point in the middle that the rest of the sort of quiet narrative worked around, and I really enjoyed that. But this, not so much. I think it's easier for me to describe it in BookTubers. So, for example, I know that Roz Scallydangling About the Books really, really loved this book. I'll leave her December wrap-up below so that you can see a more glowing review of it. You can see the other side of the coin. So if you find that your reading tastes align more likely... So if you think that your reading tastes align more closely with what books Roz reads, also I think people like Shelley Swearingen would really love this book, and Ben Reads Good would really love this book. So if you find that your tastes align more with their kind of reading style, then this, I think, could be a real winner for you. I think this is going to be one of those Marmite books on BookTube where you either love it or you hate it. Oh, Brian from Bookish, I think, will adore this book. So, so though it was not hot for me, I think that there is an audience who will eat this up. So yeah, I'm really curious to know if you've read it, what you thought, but also based on what I've said, if you think this is going to be a hot book for you or not. So leave me like the fire emoji or the ice cube emoji to let me know what you think. But yeah, overall it was a very middle of the road 3-star for me. Yeah, not really a Gemma book, you know. If you missed my last episode of Hot or Not, then I will leave that here. I much preferred that book, and I will be putting up a poll on my channel now to vote for February's version of Hot or Not. So pop over there and let me know which one you want me to read, and I will see you very soon with another one. Bye guys.